gonna do a couple with you, then I want you to do the majority on your own, because I literally did every problem with you yesterday. So I'm gonna start on number 1, because these with blanks are kind of hard to figure out what they're putting in their blanks, so I want you to make sure that you understand it too. So, on number 1, all eyes up here, because this is tricky, and there was about 3 people who could answer questions yesterday. You're behind. The 275, look at me, they just brought straight down. So they're not wanting you to combine that with anything. They're wanting you to combine these two numbers real quick. So there's something in 180 and there's something in 120 that if you put those together would equal like a really nice whole number. So do you know what I'm thinking? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, you press add 180 plus 120 then.
There's a step before 180 and 120. What are you thinking, Luke?
80 plus 20.
Yes, so put a little hump there. Just the 80 and just the 20. And why'd you say that, Luke?
Because 80 plus 20 is 100.
80 plus 20 is 100. So I'm marking out the 80, I'm marking out the 20, and I'm putting 100 there. Now, the 1 right here in front of the 180, that's not 1, is it? What's that 1? 100. Plus another 100 would be
200.
Plus another 100 would be 300. So that's what goes in this blank. Now, don't write this on your paper. Look at mine. You should be able to do that in your head real quick. Do that in your head and write it on that blank. You should be able to do that in your head. That's 5th grade stuff. You should have got 575, did you? Yeah.
Let's all stand, face the flag, and push our hands over our hearts for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It is now time for the moment of silence. You may choose to reflect, meditate, pray, or engage in any other silent activity that does not interfere with others. The moment of silence shall begin now. In the cafeteria today, we'll be having Italian chicken sub, marinara sauce, Caesar salad, fruit, and milk. Have you ever wanted a new challenge to participate in? Next Wednesday, there will be an informational meeting for academic team after school in Ms. Cotton's room, number 502. Academic team is a competitive team where 7th and 8th grade students compete against other schools by answering trivia questions. Trivia includes questions about art, literature, math, science, history, sports, and so much more. If you think you might be interested, stop by on September 30th and see what it's all about. For more information, see Ms. Cotton or Ms. If you're interested in testing for the Gifted and Talented program, sign up in the office. If you're already on the list or if you were in Signal, you do not need to retest. CMS is having an online book fair. Papers went home Monday. You can stop by the library for a copy of the week. Homecoming Spirit Week is next week. Monday is PJ Day. Tuesday is Nerd Day. Wednesday is Red, White, and Blue Day. Thursday is Twin Day. And Friday is Orange and Black Day. Let's show our school spirit and support the Tigers.
Thank you. Good morning. And speaking of trivia, hey, it's Friday. It's also the last Friday in September, so we will be tallying up the scores. I can tell you right now, Miss Berman's class is in the lead, but a couple of you have the opportunity this morning to tie it up. And if you do tie it up, and if she doesn't get the question right, then I'll be by your rooms and we'll give you a question in the rooms today. So the question for today is this: a group of the wisest men and women of all different nationalities met in a room, and they argued and discussed and argued and discussed and argued and discussed, and finally the only thing they came to agree upon was what was between heaven and earth. What is between heaven and earth?
Have a Tiger Day. And good luck, high school. Beat Tuttle.
I have no idea. What's between heaven and earth? What?
He Space.
What? Say it again.
People.
People? You say space? I don't know.
Golden
I
girl.
have no idea. In a minute, when you get on your Chromebook, you can email them and tell them what your answer is, if that's what you think. I don't know. Okay, say it again. Yeah, maybe. Okay, that was number one. Now I'm gonna do number two with you. Now you're starting to catch on and remember from yesterday. The first thing this is confusing to me. What they're wanting you to do is, since this has cents on the end and this has cents on their end, they're wanting you to rearrange the order. So they're wanting you to put this 24 at the end. Xander, are you watching? They're wanting you to move that to the end, which would move this to the middle. That's what they're wanting you to do there. Which does kind of make sense. Because then when you hear 50 cents and 50 cents, what are you thinking? Tell me. That would make $1. So that and that together make $1. Mark out your 50 cents and 50 cents. And all I have left is just bucks. So what would 19 bucks, eyes up here, 19 bucks and $1 get you?
20.
Plus 7 more bucks would get you 27 bucks. Now, this is kind of cool, what one girl did last hour. I thought that was kind of cool how she said that she added 27 and 24. This might make sense to you. She takes the 20 from here, because that's really not 2, is it? That's really 20. And she takes the 20 from here, and what would 20 and 20 get you? 40. And then she adds the 7 and the 4, which is 11. What would 40 plus 11 be?
51.
There you go. Kind of cool how she did it, huh? So maybe that would help you. Do you know what you just did? Mental math. Now this one's a little harder because it's subtraction. So if you remember yesterday, do you remember how, look at me, everybody. You remember how yesterday we added like a couple of pennies to change it to like, if it was $6.98, we wanted it to be $7, and we added 2 pennies, but we knew when we got to the answer we had to take those pennies away. Do you remember that yesterday? Well, that was on plus. Yeah, that's when we're adding. This time it's subtracting. So whenever you change this right here, I don't like the looks of $25.90. It's so close to what whole number? What whole number is that close to?
26.
26, so that goes there.
But then after
But hold on. But I added 10 cents to it to go from $25.90 to $26. Don't you agree? So because this is subtracting, when you get to the answer, you don't subtract it again, you add it again. So there's your 10 cents that they added. Okay, does that kind of make sense? I know, I'm saying cents a lot, aren't I? So this number right here, 61.2, goes right here. And I'm putting a 0 at the end of that because it looks like money. So now that looks like $61.20, and I'm adding 10 cents to it. So that would be $61.30, but now put a 0 on the end. Just like that, because it's really not money. The subtraction is the harder ones. The adding is the easier ones. Okay, and I'm gonna say something real quick, okay? All eyes on me. Some of y'all are catching the mental, Bentley, Caden, look at me. Some of y'all are catching the mental math really good, and it makes perfect sense to you, and you're able to do it in your head. If you're not able to do it in your head, then just write it out the old-fashioned way. What kind of answer are you gonna get if you write it out the old-fashioned way?
Same answer.
Correct. What kind of answer am I gonna get if I do it in my head? Hopefully correct, hopefully. Now, I'm gonna be faster than you, aren't I? Because I'm doing mental. And the goal really is to get faster. That's the goal. If I put this, what this is exactly what 5th graders should be able to do. So if you're not able to do this, you need to study a little bit more, because you should be able to do this mentally. So, Kiara, I'm gonna let you pick one. Let me raise my screen up a little bit. And I'll let you pick one, and we'll do a couple together. But then the majority of these you're gonna do on your own today. So 4 to 15, Kiara.
12.
Number 12. Okay, here we are, number 12. $100.60 and $296.50. So when you look at that, Kiara, what are you thinking?
To add the 6 and the 5.
Oh, you want to add the 60 cents and the 50 cents?
Yeah.
She wants to add the 60 cents and the 50 cents. So you ought to be able to do that. Hey, Don't write it, just look at this. If you're adding 60 cents and 50 cents, it's just the 6 and the 5, which is what class? With a 0, so what is that in dollars? $1.10. So mark this out, and just kind of come over to the side and put $1.10. So what's left now, Kiara? What's left to add? 296 plus 100 would be 396, but don't forget this. Now we got to up it by 1, so $397.10. There's your answer. But I'm not putting the 0 on the end because it never really was money. Good, Kiara. Eric, pick one. 4 to 15. 15. This really is money this time. $5.40 is how you picked it.
Yeah, I choose it for like
Yeah.
cents and all.
Yeah. $5.40, $8.70, $6.30. Oh, I see what I want to do. I see what I want to put together. Eric, what do you want to put together that's time out. You need to be looking at the board and figuring out too, Hope. This isn't just his problem. This is everybody's problem, okay? This isn't just Eric's problem. You know why? Because Eric might accidentally get the wrong answer. Everybody in here should be figuring out, and it's so obvious. It's so obvious. What do you want to do?
Add 70 cents and 30 cents.
I totally agree. Hope you should have been thinking that too. Why'd you say 70 cents and 30 cents, young man?
Because they make $1.
Because it makes $1. So mark this out, and mark this out, and now I got a buck. Ow, I just kicked that chair. Ow. So now we got to combine the bucks. How many bucks do I have here? $5 plus $8 would be 13 bucks plus $6. Actually, do you want to put some together?
Yeah.
Well, we're at 13 bucks. 13 bucks plus $6 would be 19 bucks plus one more buck would be 20 bucks. But don't forget, I didn't do anything with this 40, so it's actually $20.40. There's your answer, and you do write it like money. Okay, last one I'm doing. Brooklyn, pick one. 13. Okay, this is subtraction, and I think subtraction is kind of hard, personally. Trying to think. I mean, is everybody watching? Put your hands down, just watch. We could do this. Since $305.80 is pretty close to $306, we could change that to $306. How many pennies did I go up? 20 cents. Let's do that. Let's see if this would do anything. But don't forget, I added 20 cents. So put a plus 20 cents over there to the side. Okay, why didn't you write that? I feel like I say that every day. Okay, now if we're subtracting, when we get to the answer, we're not going to take that 20 cents away. We're going to add it back in, okay? And that's so confusing to me still, but trust me, that's right. So let's see if you could do this. Oh, wait. Could we get rid of this, though? Could we put this 20 cents over here on this 20 cents and wipe each other out? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, why didn't we do that from the beginning? Okay, so this 20 cents came over to this 20 cents, so it actually just marks each other out, doesn't it? Why didn't I think of that earlier? Okay, now we only got money. So hey, or now we only got whole numbers. Okay, look, you should be able to do this in your head. 21, take 5 away. I'm not looking at this yet. I'm just looking at the 21 minus 5 would be what? 16. And 4 minus 3 would be 1. There's your answer.
But we have to add.
No, we didn't because they wiped out. Remember? This 20 cents came over here and made it this 20 cents. Look. We took this 20 cents away and we gave it over here, and that made that be 306. Actually, you know what? We did something wrong. We did something wrong, okay? Stop for a minute. It just dawned on me. Hey, we did something wrong. If I take this 20 cents away from here, and I put it over here to this 26, then what does this whole number become? 306, not 305. So let's go back to our original number. 421 minus 306 What would 21 minus 6 be? Huh? 15. And 4 minus 3 is 1. Your answer wasn't 116, it was 115.
Just one number off.
What?
One number off.
Still, it matters. Turn the page. Okay, y'all are gonna have to do the front by yourself and look from mental math.
No matter if it's so close, it's still wrong.
Exactly. Number 16, James is buying school supplies. He buys a notebook for this amount, a package of mechanical pencils for this amount, and an eraser for this amount. Use mental math to find out how much you spent in all. Xander, what does in all mean to do? Add. Okay, we're gonna add. So, Hope, tell me what I could put together to equal a whole number on that. It's pretty obvious what I could put together. I'm looking at cents. What could I put together to equal a whole dollar?
45 and 55.
Okay, here we go. The 45 and the 55 come together and equal a whole dollar. Shouldn't have marked out that one. There we go. That equals a whole buck. Do y'all agree so far? Okay, let's add our bucks. I got $2 here. I need your help. $2 and $1 would be $3, plus another buck would be $4, plus $3 would be $7.79. There's your answer.
$4.79.
No, $7.
This time's really hard.
Actually, let's not do 17 and let's just go into 18. Number 18, Isabel made the following graph to show the daily share price for company XYZ. What was the change? That's important. What's the change in the price from what day to what day? What does it say? Monday to Friday. Jakely, I need your help. What was the price on Monday? You see? Say it again. 75 cents. Look what she did. She found Monday and she went up to 75 cents. Shake your head. Now, Colin, I need the price on Friday. $1.50. How am I going to find the change, Kaden?
You have to subtract
Yes.
175.
So $1.50 minus the 75 cents. Write that out if you have to. Or you might should be able to do it in your head, really. But if you can't, then write it out. Aren't you writing this out? Or are you doing it in your head? Okay? We'll see what Bentley gets. What'd you get, Miss Bentley? Still working? What'd you get? Okay, who actually wrote it out? And tell me, what'd you get, Luke?
25 cents.
Not 25 cents.
I got 75.
75 cents. 75 cents is your answer. Not 25 cents, 75 cents. Number 19, Julia. She goes to the supermarket and she bought a dozen eggs. Let's look at, this is like her receipt, okay? So look over here at the dozen eggs. How much did one dozen eggs cost? $2.51, okay? I'm right here on 2. Find 2 on your paper. What did she buy next? 2 pounds of what? Bananas. Look over here at her receipt. Does this say, oh, by the way, LB stands for pounds. So 2 pounds at 99 cents per pound. So if you just bought 1 pound of bananas, it would just be 99 cents. But if you bought 2, you got to multiply those together. And how much did 2 pounds cost? $1.98. Now, the last thing she bought was, this is funny to me, a jar of tomato sauce. We were trying to figure out what she made last hour. Eggs, bananas. That could have been like banana pudding, banana bread, banana waffle, banana, I don't know. But then whenever she bought a jar of tomato sauce, we were like, what did she make? What do you think she was making? Somebody said spaghetti for dinner, banana pudding for dessert. Is that what you were thinking? What were you thinking, Luke?
I was thinking maybe like banana bread and spaghetti.
banana bread and spaghetti. Okay, we're right here on A. Let's see what happens. A store coupon for 70 cents off. That's so important. Underline that. 70 cents off any purchase. It's not over there on the receipt. It's not on the receipt, but let's look at if. If Julia did use the coupon, how much did she spend in all? There's our key words. So Bentley, tell me what to do. I go to the store, I bought eggs, I bought 2 pounds of bananas and tomato sauce, and then I use my coupon. Tell me what to do. There's your key words. In all, in all, in all. You mean if I go to the store, the first thing that they do is subtract on that belt? Actually, what's the first thing they're doing? They're doing what to all the stuff? They're adding up everything that you bought. But then, when you give them the coupon, what do? You know? They subtract a little bit off. So the first thing you have to do is this. $2.51. Actually, let's see if we can do some of this in our head. Oh my goodness gracious. $2.51 is so close to what? $2.50. Turn that to a 0. But what did I do to get from $2.51 to $2.50? What did I do? Subtracted 1. Put that over to the side. What do you know about this 149? We can take this one and put it down here to this and make that be what? $1.50. So I'm erasing this. Okay, time out, time out. And then what can we do with the 50 cents and the 50 cents? Make it be what? $1. So that marks out, that marks out. Now we got a buck. So now let's add our bucks. $2 and $1 is $3 plus another buck is $4 plus this buck is $5 and 98 cents. Now we're not done. Why are we not done?
You had to subtract 70.
We got to subtract the what?
70.
The coupon. There, write that on your paper. Actually, you should be able to do that in your head.
I know it.
Hold on, not everybody does though. Actually, I'm not going to do this for you. On your scrap paper, put number 19 right there on your scrap paper, and then you'll know where to put it, okay? I'm not doing that for you. Okay, now we're on number 20. In a week, Carrie ran 9.3 miles and Trisha ran 4.4 miles. Use mental math to find how much farther. Underline those 3 words. Cooper, what does how much farther mean to do?
To subtract.
Subtract. So come over to the side and put subtract. Okay, now here's what you got to do. You got to finish the front. You got to finish the back. Start checking your head. Front, the back. I'm putting grades for 1-6 in because yesterday I told you those were due tomorrow. And what was yesterday? Thursday. When would tomorrow be?
Today.
Friday. That's today. So these grades are going in. Gosh, I hope you did them. Then what are you going to do after you finish your paper? You're going to do practice buddy 2-1. Okay, does anybody have any questions? Okay, I'm going to tell you again. If you don't get the mental math part like some of us get, write it out the old-fashioned way. Okay, go.